Welcome to Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. Now I know I've done this game to death. I did an original playthrough on it with my first camera, which was a camera phone, and I was only capable of recording up to like an hour at a time. Since this is a long game, I had to split it up into, I think it was 4 different videos. And then I did a 16-bit version of Super Mario All-Stars of this game. And then I did my top 10 favorite NES games. That was done with a better camera, but still, it was only limited. This camera is an HD camera, and I can plug it in while recording, so it's going to be a full playthrough in one video. And I'm doing this today because of the 30th anniversary. It was 30 years ago today that Super Mario Bros. 3 was released in the United States. I see 1988 down there on the screen. That's when it was released in Japan. We released it 2 years later in America. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough, every single level. I'll be collecting every item. And I turn it down a little bit. This is my all-time favorite NES game. Possibly my favorite all-time game, period, but that's tied with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. See, originally the first Mario game was released in 1985. And a year later, Nintendo released Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. Before releasing it to America, though, they sent it to the Nintendo of America headquarters. And the game tester Howard Phillips played it and thought it was way too hard. He was worried that it would hurt the Mario franchise. So they decided not to release it to America. They decided to take another game and remake it. So in 1987, Nintendo was contacted by Fujifilm to create a game called Yumi Kojo Doki Doki Panic, and it was a pretty big success in Japan. So what they did is they took that game, changed the characters to Mario characters, and released it in North America in 1983. Yeah, they released that one, which was, they changed the name to Super Mario Bros. 2, and that was released in America in 1988. Meanwhile, like 2 weeks later, this game was released in Japan. They didn't want to release it in America yet because Super Mario 2 had just come out, so they decided to give it a couple years before releasing this in America. A lot of differences in this game. I mean, really advanced from the first game to this one. I mean, as far as the raccoon tail, they didn't have that in the first game. They didn't have these P blocks. The Goombas were in the original. But those plants right there, in the original, they just came out of the pipe. They didn't shoot fireballs. The star is the same as the first game. They didn't have the cards, like the card I just got right there. They didn't have that in the first game. In this game, there are 3 warp whistles. Now, I'm going to be getting all 3 of them, but I never use them. The Koopas there, they're the same. There's a bonus stage up here. if you wait till after the third set of coins, you can get a 1-up. Getting 1-ups is pretty easy in this game. I usually have 99 extra lives by the time I'm done. If you hold down on this white block for a few seconds, you'll fall through it. You need to run to the right. You still want to avoid the enemies. You go behind the screen. This is where you get your first warp whistle. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the other warp whistle next. Most people know about the 2 warp whistles in this world, but the 3rd warp whistle is the one a lot of people don't know about, and I've been playing this game for years before I found out about it. That's in World 2. See, here's where you get the other one. You go up there, press up. See, now I could use one of these warp whistles, and it will offer to take me to World 2, 3, or 4. If I were to use another warp whistle while on that screen, it would take me to World 8. I actually did a video on my channel of the warp whistles if you want to learn more about those specifically. Here you got these boxes. Pick one of them and it's got a mushroom, kind of the most useless things you'll get out of the treasure chest. Now I'm going to skip 4 right now and come back to it and I'll explain why after I do 5 and then 4. See, at the end of the course, I'll go ahead and explain it now. At the end of the course, you see me getting cards. Well, if you get a good run and jump, you get a star every time. World 4, you get kind of a short path where you can't really run. So I'd rather get another star right now and get my other star. So you can get a better run at the end of this level than you can in level 4. There, you get 5 free guys if you got 3 stars. Now I'll go ahead and do level 4, because chances are I probably won't get a star at the end of this level. So getting a star is fairly easy in most of the levels. You just have to get a good run and jump at the box right away. If your timing's right, like mine was, that's how you get stars. Now, Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo is another game where it's easy to get extra lives, but that's way too easy in that game, because you can keep going back to levels that you've already beaten, whereas in here you can't. So you don't have much room to run here. Ooh, got a star anyway. That was just kind of luck, though. Here you can match the cards for the pictures for extra life, but I'm usually terrible at this. Sometime I would like to beat this whole game without dying, but that's nearly impossible. I mean, you'd have to play this game like every day for a very long time. I have gotten all the way through World 8 though without dying one time. I did get a video of it and I posted it on my Facebook. I mean, World 8, you would think, well, that's the hardest level. If you can get past through all of World 8 without dying, you should be able to pass the rest of the levels. The only thing is I've played World 8 a lot more than most of the other worlds, because in Super Mario All-Stars, you have the option after beating the game to go back to any world you want. Here you can get treasure chest. Now, if you check this last block, sometimes there's a fire flower in it. If not, sometimes you can do this block, and there might be a leaf in it. I'm not going to get that fire flower though, because I'd rather have the raccoon tail. See, that's another cool feature with those items there is, at any point in the game, when you're on the map screen, you can press the B button, and it opens the screen. You can press A button to use them, or you can press B button again to close it. See, this game's got so much more variety than the first game. I mean, a lot of people say the first game's their favorite, but it's just so repetitive in that game that you get, every time I get to a certain point, it's just like, okay, I've seen it all too much already. The levels are all very similar. They really changed it up quite a bit in this game. Now, I was looking at Wikipedia a couple months ago, and it said that this game was released in America on February 12th. But I know that is wrong, because my whole life I've always known this game to be released on February 9th. So I think that was just one spot where they got it wrong. Everywhere else I looked, it still says February 9th, 1988, or 1990. I'll jump on this guy 3 times. I always like jumping to get the thing. You know what? I'm going to raise my camera up just a little bit. Get a P-wing at the end of that. Each level you get something useful. So now there's that P-wing. Now what the P-wing does is, if you use that, you'll be able to fly through the whole level. You know, when you run and those black arrows there get all the way up to the P, and you get a limited time where you can fly. With the P-wing, you don't have that limited time. You can go through the whole level flying. But now when you go to the next level after that, you still got the raccoon suit, but you don't have the constant flying. See, each world is a different... Oh, that was nasty. So, like, each world looks different too. This has that desert look. this game that they did different is when you hit a block with a mushroom in it, it goes in like, whoa, that was weird. Such as this one. Okay, look, I hit it on kind of on the right side. It'll go to the left. If I hit it on the left side, it will go to the right. I don't like that. See, back in the original game, anytime you hit that, anytime you hit a block, it goes to the right no matter what. And it went back to that way in Super Mario World. You can get unlimited coins here, but it would take a while. Oh, that was nasty. So if you get 3 cards that don't match, you just get 1 up. If you get 3 mushrooms, you get 2 up. 3 flowers are 3 up. And 3 stars are 5 up. Now, every time you get a certain amount of points, I can't remember how many it is, you get that block to fly back and forth. This is a memory match game. Now, if you go into nesmaps.com, they've got all the different patterns that you can do, so it's kind of cheating, but hey, it helps. So this is one of, okay, so there's 8 different patterns, and there's only 3 of them that have the mushroom in that particular spot, so let me try to guess which one it might be. Well, I know for sure there's going to be one here. Okay, so now I've narrowed it down to 2 different patterns. Okay, now I know exactly which one it is. I'm surprised I don't have a raccoon tail in there. See all those items I matched? They end up in this box right here. I match up 2 flowers, I get 1 flower in my box. I match up 2 stars, I get 1 star in my box. You can hold up to 7 items per, like, box. Or, I don't know, I guess you can call them pages. Like, this is page 1, page 2. There's up to 4 pages you can hold. And you get 7 items, so you can hold a total of 28 items. See, I'm just not good at that. 1, 2. Ah. The other warp whistle is at the very end of this level. So you got those dry bones, you got thwomps, those are new to the game from the first game. Sword the Ghost up there, Little Boos. The only enemies they really had in the first game were the Goombas, the Koopas, the Spinies, Busy Beetles. Then they have those rotating, like, fire sticks. Like a lot of this, they added a lot to the game. That guy right there's called Boom Boom. Those flying flames are new to the game. Whoa. Idiot. That's what I was trying to get. This game is in. You can play this, do this like. If you ever played Super Mario Maker, they have where you can make Super Mario 3, but there's a lot of stuff in this game that's not in that. Such as those jumping blocks right there, they didn't put those in Mario Maker. If you want to know more about Super Mario Maker, it came out on the Wii U, and in that game you can develop. Okay, I think it's 80,000 every 80,000 points you get that block there. Okay, let's see what one we got this time. Okay, so it's this one here. See, for matching up 2 fire flowers, that just gave me 1 fire flower in my box thing. You know, in every single one of these, the 8 different things to choose, this one's always a star, the bottom right hand corner one. Eventually I'm not going to want to be doing those because this is going to fill up and I'm going to want to save room for other better items. And see, when you got all of these, when you got this whole thing full of 28 items, whenever you get a new item, that will replace the 28th item in there. So if you got a good item as your 28th one, you're going to want to use one of these up to open that spot. And I'll kind of be able to demonstrate that when we get to that point. Because the only thing you can get from the memory match are stars, mushrooms, and fire flowers. Skip across the board. I think it's funny they got a timer for this spot right here. I mean, who's really going to use up 3 minutes in there? Here's the level of the Angry Sun. Now you're going to want to get a good run and jump right about here, because otherwise the tornado is going to pick you up. I already got 3 of these almost full. You see, in the mushroom houses, you can get better items such as raccoon tail, pea. I don't think you get any pea wings. Sometimes you get fire flowers or mushrooms though, which are okay, but nothing great. Okay, this one's got a secret way to go. Instead of going to the right, I usually go up. A lot of coins you can get there. Now if you can avoid this fish, or not. See now, I want to get my flying ability back because there's something cool you could do there. You can get a good run and jump and fly and get all these. Looks like I'm not going to get... That's cool, you can usually get a good run and just keep flying and hit all those in one shot. Instead of like jumping over and over. Oops. I missed my... Whoa. I could have gotten the raccoon suit on that one block, but I missed it. Here's where I'm going to use up one of my mushrooms. I'm also going to use a star for these guys. Okay, now the music box I just got puts these guys to sleep if you want to avoid them. I'll go ahead and show what it does. If you want to avoid these guys, you can do that and put them to sleep and you can walk right through them. It lasts for 2 levels, so when I'm through with this level, they'll still be sleeping. This is always fun to do. Yeah, I used to have so much fun playing Super Mario Maker when it first came out. I was designing a lot of levels and uploading them, and people were playing them and liking them. I was getting a lot of stars on them, but then I started making levels like a little more complex, and I guess they're getting kind of away from what the original games looked like. People didn't seem to like them anymore, but I thought they were a lot more fun. I'll be getting one up. See, that guy's still asleep. But now after this, after I'm done doing this level, I'll be awake again. Only three. Sometimes I'll close my eyes and just randomly pick, and sometimes I seem to have better luck that way. Are you serious? See, you need the hammer to get the final warp whistle. So once you get the hammer, go all the way up by this top right-hand corner and you use it. That breaks that rock there, and you can walk right through here. First you get this item. Frog suit. I only use that in one level in World 7. See, they didn't have any suits in the original Super Mario Brothers. You can only be like Little Mario, Big Mario, or Fire Mario. We're going to use a start for this one. There's your third whistle. See, I did not know about that whistle until like maybe 5 years ago. Well, when I did my first video of this game, which had been like 6 years ago, I can't remember if I knew about it then or not. You can watch my video to find out about it. Find out if I knew about it or not. Busy beetles, although they didn't walk on the ceilings in the first game. Oh, that was weird. And here's the second castle. See, when the Super Nintendo came out, they came out with Super Mario All-Stars, in case you're unaware of that. And what they did is they put the original Super Mario Brothers, actually all the Super Mario Brothers games, the original, they put on there Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, and also the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, which is called Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels on that one. That was crazy. I was not sure I'd be able to make a jump like that, but that was pretty impressive. Anyways, it's the same games, but they're a 16-bit version. So they got more like background color in them. You can see now that was just cheating. They waited until I jumped. Okay, now this guy, whenever he hits the ground, it's going to stun you, so you want to be jumping in the air when he's landing. Otherwise, if he stuns you, you're going to be standing still. You're going to be kind of vulnerable to get hit. make a few minor changes from the first game, from the original game, to the All-Star game, and one of them is right here. It says, you can stomp on your enemies using Goomba's shoe. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Now, in the All-Star version, instead of Goomba's shoe, it says Karibo shoe. And from what I heard, Karibo is the Japanese word for Goomba. So I don't know why. I mean, Goomba isn't even a real word, neither is Koopa, so it's like, why didn't they just keep them with the Japanese names like Karibo and whatever they called the Koopas? Not sure why, but that was one thing that I noticed, and then I finally looked up and found out that I always saw Goomba shoe and Karibo shoe. I didn't know why it was different. And then I found out recently that it was a translation error. Here's World 3, Water World. Although Kevin Costner is not in this world. I never did see Waterworld, but I did see like segments of it on TV, and I don't know, it looks like it'd be kind of interesting. I heard it's not that good of a movie, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to, from the short segments I saw on TV, I thought it was looking kind of interesting. That was nasty. See, I'm not going to get that now because, I mean, I've only got 8 more items I can hold, so I'm not going to fill them up with mushrooms and stars and flowers. See, no matter how many times I play this game, I can't stay on that thing. Still did better than I normally do, though I usually get hit in that level at least once. Oh! So, from what I heard about that thing, I think if you get a certain amount of coins in a certain amount of time, okay, like I got 33 coins, the second to last number of my score is a 3, and I think it also has something to do with the timing in which you beat the last level. You'll get that ship, that coin ship. See, for years playing it, I didn't know what caused it. I just saw it happen at random. I'm not sure if it's going to change back or not, because I can't really get to it at this point. Another frog suit. I don't want any more than one. Cool, so it stays a coin chip. Okay, this one can be tricky because of that big fish. See, in the Super Mario Maker, you can't make levels that go up and down like this. I mean, you'd think they would have had that game where it would have been like, I think like everything you see in this game would have been added to it, but there's a lot of things they left out. Like, I don't know if it was too hard for them to add it, but I mean, you can have auto-scrolling levels that keep scrolling on their... That was nasty. So yeah, you got auto-scrolling levels, but as far as going up and down, cool. I guess in the auto-scrolling level that automatically goes up and down all the time, but it's kind of like the ghost ship level. See, like those white things circling around those middle things? They don't have those available in Super Mario Maker. Now you want to go past all the pillars, and that's the door you want to go in right here. Okay, here's the coin ship. Here you just get all coins. There's a one up to, like, right. Where was it? There it is. Oh, that was nasty. So the first two I can usually match up. The third one I'm going to close my eyes now and just hope for the best. Look at that. See, the first three I failed. Or was it two? I think it was three. And, you know that, when I just closed my eyes on the last one, I matched the first two up. The kind of time it just says it's passing, but the last one I always miss. I close my eyes and I get it. See, there's another thing you can't do in Super Mario Maker is put water inside of, like, non-water levels. That was nasty and a half. I hate this. So you get those little Goomba miniatures around you, and they kind of freeze you. Or they don't necessarily freeze you, but they make it where you can't jump very high. Oh, I skipped 5. See that red stick there? They don't have those in Super Mario Maker either. One thing I wish they would have done with Super Mario Maker is have like where you can design an entire game, not just like 4 levels. I do have Super Mario Maker on the Switch, and I have not bought that game yet. I'm not sure what abilities it has that the Wii U one does not have. No, this is something else that's kind of cool. You got green fireballs in here. Another stupid frog suit. I do not want all those. It's still kind of funny to think that how they, I mean, what would make them think it'd be a good idea to have fireballs shoot underwater? I thought there was an extra life there, but maybe not. See, when I was doing Super Mario Maker, I eventually got sick of having every level where you start at the left and go to the right. So I'd do it where I put pipes in where you start at the right and go to the left. And then start all these other ones like making mazes, and then you have to go get keys, and they're a lot more complex, but I thought they were a lot more fun. Apparently, other people who play the game are probably like it more like the original. You can check out some of my videos. I did videos on many of the levels that I created. Cool, that's more like it. Okay, this time I'm going to keep my eyes open and fail. Last time I messed up the second one. I was going to close my eyes on the third one if I had the first two matched up. Pick a nose, its contents will be sticky. See, it seems like the item that you pick in box 3 goes to box 2, then to box 1, to box 3. But from what I heard, it doesn't matter what box you pick, it's always going to be the same item. But the person who said that, I'm not sure how they would know that unless they were the actual designer of the game. I'm going to go to 8 because if I go to 7 and fail and then have to do 7 again, I'd rather do 8. So if I fail at 8, then I can do 7, so that way I'm not doing 2 levels in the same row if I fail at one of them. Oh, this one is really hard. We saw a level similar to this earlier in this world, except for this one dips way down further. And if you go down far enough where he can get you, that fish will swallow you in one gulp. I still can't go back to 7, but I can do the castle. Fireballs, you can just hit him 5 times. That'll be enough. Yeah, desperately need to get a new computer. This laptop I got is like totally shot. It's freezing up all the time. I'm about ready just to kick it across the room. It is a few years old. I got it like 4 years ago. I usually get a laptop new one every year. Yeah, I get so sick of this computer clicking on like Facebook, and I gotta keep clicking on that tab, and for it finally to work, I click on my notifications, and it's like clicking over and over before anything works, and it's just like really weird. Okay, close my eyes now for this last one. I did it again. See, I'm just better to do it with my eyes closed. It's the last one. Maybe next time I'll close my eyes with all 3 of them and see how I do. Okay, I got one of these little idiots. See, in Super Mario Maker, you can shoot those bombs with fire and we'll make them stop and blow up. cool. It's kind of cool how it glitches like that. Cool. So I've got 6 notifications on my Facebook. And I'd like to see what they are, but when I click on the tab, it's not working. I think when I'm done playing this game, I'm going to run out to either Best Buy or Walmart and get a new laptop. I'm getting a lot of overtime lately, so I got all this extra cash, but I just took one of my cars to get looked at, and that's going to cost me a few hundred. So I want to kind of limit how much I spend. The laptop's probably going to cost another $300 or $400. But I'm like doing really good with my money this pay period, because my paychecks are usually about $1,000 to $1,200, and usually a week between pay periods I've got like $500 left in my checking account. And I just checked the other day, it's been over a week, and I've still got $1,200 in there, which is really good for me because I spend money fast. I'm always blowing on something I don't need. As long as I got enough to get me the next payday, I'm good. Okay, this is cool too. I mentioned that you get green fireballs in the mushroom houses. Well, at the end of these levels, you get white ones. I don't know if that was a glitch. They don't seem to work though against the bad guys. I mean, against the final boss bad guys, I should say. Come to think about it, it'd be easier just to say the green fireballs and white fireballs don't work at all. You only got green ones in the toad houses, there's no enemies in there. You only got white ones at the end of the castle levels. Greetings, the white block contains magic powers that will enable you to defeat your enemies. I have enclosed the jewel that helps protect you, Princess Hotsu. This is Big World or Giant World? I can't remember. And I seem to make the mistake. I'm down the wrong pipe. I don't want one of these, so I'm just going to do this. If you get it wrong twice in a row, you lose it. Okay, now I was standing right next to it, so that was just downright cheating. That's the second time they cheated in this playthrough. Oh, I can't fly, so So this is going to be new to me. I've never gone this way before. Unless I did like, oh, cool. I might have like once or twice years ago that I don't remember, but I normally. Normally go this way. It's funny, you can take this guy in the pipe with you, but he'll be gone when you come out the other side. Now in Super Mario World, you can actually take Koopa shells with you through the pipes. I think you can do that in Super Mario Maker too, but I can't remember for sure. Okay, this is a lot like that level in the World 3. Ah, nice try, fool. Whoa, okay, now that was dirty. I was like right next to him. Okay, let's see how many I got. 2, 3. Okay, I got room for 3 more items. See, look at that. I keep getting that leaf because I keep going like 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So, I mean, that's my theory, is that the item changes, goes in the order of those treasure chests, but some website said no. Actually, I think it was a video, a YouTube video, where they said it's always random. That was nasty. See, now he hits the ground and it stuns me. The only thing that's kind of weird about playing Super Mario Maker on the Wii U and then playing this game is that, okay, how did that happen? The only thing difference is you're using different controllers. On there you're using the gamepad, and here you use, like here I'm using the NES controller. That was nasty. So it's like they're slightly different. So I still have not died yet. That would be cool if I made it through the whole game without dying, but I'm not going to get my hopes up on that. I think World 6 is where it gets really... I think that's like the hardest level for me. Ah! There are a few games I have beaten on one life without dying. One of those games is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I have done it one time. Another one is a Bobo's Big Adventure. Oh, that was nasty. And now, a Bobo's Big Adventure, I got that recorded and uploaded on my YouTube channel. And it was pretty cool because I had already uploaded a Bobo's Big Adventure on my YouTube channel. I wasn't intending to upload it again, but I just happened to play it and record it. And since I did beat it on One Life, I decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and upload this. And I'm trying to think of some other games I might have... Oh, The Legend of Zelda, the original Zelda game I've beaten before, quite a few times on One Life. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I can always beat that on One Life now. The first time I died dozens of times, but... The trick... Okay, that was just gross. Well, I'm not going to get... I know I'm going to die in this level. Anyways, the trick to Breath of the Wild is you just have to get to the fairy fountain. The first fairy fountain without dying. When you do that, you can catch those fairies. So that way, if you lose all your hearts, those fairies will bring you back to life. If you can just get that far without dying, you're pretty much set for the rest of the game. And you got Mipha's Grace, which is a little bit better than the fairies. See, the fairies will come out of your... Like, when you lose your hearts, the fairy will come out and automatically refill 5 of your hearts for you. Mipha's Grace refills all of your hearts. Okay, now, number 2. Okay, now it changed. See what those clouds do? You could change into a cloud and you could skip through a level. Healing. Oh, now you should not have come back. I've never seen that happen before. Well, so much for my flawless run. That's why I said I'm not going to get my hopes up. And see, it's always something stupid. That wasn't a hard spot in the game. It's just a stupid mistake. I just misjudged the jump. I'm really don't care whether I die or not. Feels like I'm missing something, like there was supposed to be a pipe or something I was supposed to go down. I think I could have gotten a sneaky suit back there. It seems like I usually have it at this point in the game. Whoa, that was really close. Yeah, see, this morning I had on Facebook, and I got all these notifications. And I was able to click up the notifications, and I seen somebody commented on a post, and I was really interested to see what to say, but when I clicked on that notification, it wouldn't come up. So I actually had to go get my phone and get on my phone to check my messages, and I checked like every single notification before that one finally came up on the computer. That's how slow my computer is. Here's the Taniki suit. I'll use that later. I always use that for the last level, but I might get more by then. Anyways, my laptop is 2016. Now, I remember 1995 dial-up computers being faster than this thing. Okay, now how did that happen? Come back, cool. Oh. Now, I picked him up. They're like just totally cheating. Okay, here's where I get the Taniki suit. See, what you do is press down and B, you turn into a suit of armor, and nothing can hurt me when I'm like that. But it only lasts for a fraction of time. See, I can do this. I can also do, well, so much for that. You can jump on those things with the Taniki suit and kill them. I'm doing really good on extra lives. I usually don't have this many. In World 4 I usually have about 50. So I'm like way ahead of what I normally have. I think it's because I got a couple of these. Now I'm going to close my eyes on all three of these. And we'll see if I just happen to get them. No. See, the only thing is you can't use your Taniki suit on these things because when you stand on them for a period of time, they fall. You know, I stand on those for like a second and they'll end up dropping. Pretty sure that's a fireflower in that block over there, so I'm not gonna waste my time getting it. You get an extra life up here. All you gotta do is time your jumps against that guy, and he's pretty easy. Here's something else I recently learned. On these fire things with the Kaneki suit, you kill them. All my years I never knew that. Notice how the coins don't spin on this level? It must be too much movement. The game couldn't keep up with it. On all the other regular levels you do it, but I think since it's auto-scrolling, going up and down, it's too much for the game to be able to do. Pretty sure that is a feather, or a leaf, or no, yeah, leaf. Super Mario World's got feathers, this one's got leaves. I just found out about the flame thing, jumping on the flames, and watching. Okay, that was weird, that one didn't work. Okay, apparently some of them work and some of them don't. Maybe it depends on which way they're pointing. Okay, now that's, you can get hit by something that you can't even see. That's just cheating. Yeah, it's the third time the game cheated. Well, I don't really care because I already died once already. I'll only do this twice. If I die twice in this, I use a P-Wing and just skip through the whole thing. I'll show them they're not the only ones that can cheat. I made it as far as World 4 without dying. Something. Whoa. Okay, I jumped straight up in the air. How do you go way over the right? they put you in a no-win situation there. It's like, I feel like starting Mario directly over a lava pit. Seriously? Imagine if they had a level where they just started Mario up directly over the lava pit. There's like no way to win. It kind of gives me an idea for a Mario Maker level. I create a level where you got like 3 different pipes to go down. One of them continues on to the next level. The other 2 drops you into lava. So it's going to be trial and error. That's kind of what I do with my videos. I make them, or my levels, I make them trial and error. So they're not really that hard as far as coordination, but it's more of trial and error. Like play, you fail, you learn from that mistake, and you do it the right way the next time. That's the way I like things. I don't like challenging games where it's like about coordination, because like the original Super Mario Brothers with the Hammer Brothers, and not good. That's why it took me 26 years to beat that game, and I've only beaten it once in my life. Level's cool. You can jump and you can either go down or you can go up. There's 2 different ways to go. I always go up. Yeah, there's another thing that's different from the first game, or from the Super Mario Maker. You can't make sloping levels where you can slide down them. This is kind of cool. If you get the fire flower here, check out if you don't get it, and you hit that block up there, the fire flower disappears. This was one of my favorite levels. I think level 7 is my all-time favorite out of all of them, or World 7. World 5 is probably my second favorite. The reason I've played World 8 so many times is because I just wanted to beat the game quick. After beating it the first time, I just wanted to go back and play World 8 just to beat it. This one's kind of fun. Okay, here's where you can get Goomba Shoe, which I talked about in that letter. See, this Goomba Shoe, you can jump on Spinies. You can jump on... Oh, I forgot about that guy. Hello. You can jump on pretty much anything, except lava. Jump on those things. Oh, that was just nasty and a half. I could have got that other Goomba shoe, but I just decided not to. See, normally I'd get rid of the shoe anyway right here, because you can't get a good run at it, or you can't get a good run with it for this part right here. See, now if I didn't have 2 stars, then I could have kept it, but normally I get rid of it just for that reason. Okay, let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I still got room for like 2 more items. Do I have any stars though? No, I don't. So I might die against these clowns. Well, maybe not. As long as they don't start off at the bottom, I might be good. Okay, match up the first 2. I'm going to close my eyes for this third one. That seems to work the best for me. Look at that. Every time I close my eyes on that third one, I get it. That's crazy. So it takes skill to match up the first 2, but luck for the last one. For me anyway. I mean, there's probably some people that can get it every time. Oh no, how did I screw that up? That's like the first time I've ever got hit by that thing. I play this level so many times and just fly through all this stuff without getting hit. I've gotten really good at it, and now that happens. See, I'm usually really good at dodging all these things. There's really no need for me to play that level because all it does is create that bridge for me, but when I play this game I like to do every level. time since I played this full game without taking any breaks. Like, usually when I do a video, I'll play like half and then come back to it. So yeah, I've done this, so I did a full playthrough of this game before, like back when I first started my YouTube channel. And I did a full playthrough of it on Super Mario All-Stars. Then I did a full playthrough on my top 10 favorite NES games. Then I did a full playthrough of my top 10 favorite Super NES games, where they did it on All-Stars again. Then I did a version where I just uploaded like World 1, World 2, World 3, 5. So this is my 6th time doing a full playthrough on my YouTube channel. Oh no, that was... I've never done that before. Okay, so now I've never played down this low. That was weird. Usually I'm flying past all this stuff. Crazy. But even though I've done 6 uploads, it's like something different each time, like... Well, kind of, I guess. Like this time it's all going to be one video, and plus it's an HD camera. Like the first 2 times I did this on NES and Super NES was my terrible camera. The second time I did them on my top 10 favorite was a better camera. Sneaky suit. Oh, no, I don't want that. Well, now I do. So I've only got room for one more item. See, now the next time I get an item, it will replace that leaf. So what I want to do is get rid of something I don't need. Like this. See, now if it was a mushroom, I wouldn't care about replacing that. Where I have some spinies. I hate... Ooh, that was close. I hate that guy out there, Lakitu. This is the best I've ever done as far as getting extra lives. Let's try that trick again. See if I can get it one more time with my eyes closed. Or not. I mentioned earlier how simple the first block and the third one from the end, or was it the fourth one from the end, and sometimes has something in it. You might only see that like twice a game. So far we've only seen it once. Okay, this would probably be a good level to have the raccoon suit. Ah, that was nasty. But, oh well, didn't hurt me. Oh, okay, that was crazy. So it didn't hurt me too much since I was able to get the tail right afterwards. Okay, now we're gonna have this fool that shoots. See that guy right there. He's not in the Super Mario Maker either. Oh, that was nasty. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Almost stepped right off the edge. That was just gross. Come on, I know you're coming. See, it's like you get this and it doesn't even help you because there's like, look at that, I didn't run into any lava balls anyway. Or any enemies. It was kind of just there to give you a false sense of invincibility. Oh, I hate this level. Well, that was just downright dirty. Now, okay, now how did the fireball not hit him? It's 4 times they cheated now. This one can be hard too. I used to skip through this level sometimes, but I don't know, I actually kind of like it even though it's hard. one guy with the chain, that guy that makes the level hard, he comes back too. Almost up to 99 lives. That's the most you can get in this game. Once you hit 99, you get more extra lives. Just that stays at 99. I mean, I don't know why. I could have put an extra digit on there. I mean, they don't even need the points in there. I mean, I guess the only thing the points are good for is that coin house. It's kind of funny, the fireballs, like where they go, you'll see them. I used to be able to time that just right where I bounce off a bullet and get on top of that thing up there. But for some reason, I'm getting rusty on that part. Okay, there's another one of those fat guys that you don't want to be touching the ground when he is, because he'll stun you. Whoa. That was weird. I like touched him and it didn't hurt me. It just kind of pushed me. And the second time I hit him, I lost my fire. But they have cheated against me 4 times, so it's about time they cheated for me. Be careful in the ice world. The creatures trapped in the ice will come to life if formed. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. This level is like weird. The background reminds me of the Ace worked for this company that had their supervisors wore pinstriped uniforms that were blue and white like this, and every time I play this level, that's what it reminds me of. Oh, whoops. I was gonna say I don't want that. This fire's easier in this level. That was kind of close. See, that's another thing you can't create in Super Mario Maker is the plants that shoot the ball up in the air. Another thing they don't have in Super Mario Maker is Boom Boom, so you can't put him at the end of levels. Yeah, I kind of got to the point where I really don't care about this matching up the pictures, because I only need 3 more lives and I'm at max. make levels like that suddenly start going up like this. Mario Maker. Which I wish they did have that ability where you could keep going up. Have like the levels go up higher than they did. Extra life up here. See, somebody once said in a video that if you hit that box right at the corner, you get the star. But it doesn't necessarily have to be at the corner. You can jump at it from the side. As long as you're moving full speed when you hit that box, you get that star. Oh, I usually hit that. Then I'll stop at 99. See, I wish I had a star. I'm not going to fight him and risk losing my Taniki suit. So I'll wait until I lose it, I guess. That lasts about 4 seconds. I hate these castles in World 6, and I'll explain why. Because there's always things in the way, so it makes it hard to jump on Boom Boom. Like that block right there. It's like all 3 mini castles in this world have something in the way. And there's one where he's like up in the air, kind of. Oh, wonderful. So now I have no choice. Oh yeah, I do have a choice. Hammer Bro suit. Oh. The Hammer Bro suit is pretty cool. I only use that for 1 level. I was hoping for it. For some reason it seems like I get it in World 6. want to go after those Hammer Brothers yet. Oh, this one's kind of fun, but those, it can be kind of tricky. You gotta act fast against these fools. Don't want to get that. Oh, that was close. Okay, you don't want to kill that Koopa. You're gonna need him. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay, now we want that Koopa to respawn. Ooh, there he is. We want him to respawn, so let him to run, go the other way though, so we're just gonna kind of stay ahead of him. This used to be really hard for me to do, but eventually figured it out. Okay, so you're going to want to hold the B button down, keep it held down, press the A button, keep running with the B button held down, fly, now keep tapping the A button while you're holding the B button down, and then like a little bit. So you got to keep the B button held down the whole time while pressing on the A button. That's where I have to, instead of holding the controller conventionally, I set it on my lap and use the 2 fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna go after these fools. Well, I guess now I got nothing to lose. Oh, cool. I'm gonna close my eyes and just do it really fast. Okay, so we'll see how this item replaces the hammer, because I don't need the hammer anyway. Cool. Hammer suit. Okay, now, I don't want to risk losing that, so I'm going to have to use up something. I use this. There, now it's used up. I want to keep that last spot open. I don't want my hammer suit to get... I don't want to accidentally go somewhere where I'm going to lose my hammer suit. Now that was just sickening. How did... Now, I was like aimed right... come down right on top of him, and it's like somehow he's delayed. Is there any... Whoa. He's like... Look at my butt cheek the whole time. Yeah, good luck on getting past that. Oh, that was weird. I got the fish too. Not that that matters, but it's still fun to get. Oh, this is what I want the fire flower for, so this is pretty cool. At the end, there's all these coin blocks with fire. Idiot. These coin blocks that have, or these blocks that have coins inside of them, and you can melt them with fire. Whoa! That was kind of close. Okay, now this one you want to wait. Wait till it stops. You can now stand on it. Bounce across like that. And here's the cool part. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't have a timer, so I have no idea exactly how long we've been recording. I think it's been about 2 hours. That being the case, we seem to be making really good time. It usually takes me about 3.5 hours to beat this game, and I'm pretty much at the end of World 6. We got World 7 left, which takes about 45 minutes or so. World 8's like only 20 minutes. So we might be getting this done in a little bit, like 3 hours instead of the usual 3.5. See, there's the one I don't like. He's way up there. It's just kind of annoying. Okay, those little green guys, those are not available either in Super Mario Maker. Neither of those, that little beetle I just hit. Oh, forgot about that. Not that I need any more extra life, but it's still fun to get. Since I'm doing a video, I might as well show. or anything is. So you can't go any further to the right there. See, you can't create levels like this in Super Mario Maker where it's half water and half not water. So I mean, I just feel like there's so much they left out of Super Mario Maker. Oh, not that good. Possible way of getting that if you don't have the P-Wing. Okay, there is a fire flower in that white block. But I'm going to save it in case I need it, like, if I get hit. Didn't he not grab that? Okay, that was just gross. Lucky for them, I don't need coins. Maybe it will take the full 3.5 hours because there's still... Oh, okay, that was just stupidity. We still got this level left, we got the next level left. I'll probably die in this level. Especially right here, this is where it's tricky. Okay, I got past that part. There's another part. Look at that. I mean, he's not even a full enemy yet, he's not like a ghost. Get that ghost close so I can... Whoa, that was crazy. There is a leaf inside that block there, but I'm not going to risk getting it. That's what usually happens. That didn't even really faze me much. As long as you're looking at them, they won't chase you. See, and here's another one. I mean, there's like hardly any room to jump. Now I need to 1-up because I'm down to 98. You'll fall through those if you don't jump. You gotta be jumping on those things. You only get on them for like a second before you fall through. See, it's like they put that there and they don't make it possible to get that. I don't think I've ever gotten that. Like a design flaw. You know, this guy throws his balls at you, so you gotta watch out for that. You can bounce on him though. Oh, okay, cool. See, in those little Kooplings, whatever you call them, Koopa Juniors or whatnot, they're not in that game either. There is one in the game, but they don't have like the mix of them, which I think they should have added. Okay, now we're going to World 7, which is my favorite world. And well, please retrieve the magic whistle hidden in the darkness at the end of the third world. I will go to Juliet, how to protect you, Princess Toadstool. Okay, now this is kind of like Simon's Quest type stuff. She gives you messages that don't have to do with, I mean, like, for example, she's telling you to retrieve the message at the end of the third world. Well, first of all, there is no whistle at the end of the third world. There's a whistle at the end of the second world. But there is one in the first level, or the first world at the end of the third level. So right there, that was like a typo or mistranslation. But it's like, why would they give you a tip for something that you're already past? You can't go back and get it. So I think when she gives you messages, it should only have to do with what's coming up in the next level. See, I played this level a lot too. An extra life up there, which I'll be getting in a second here. It's easier to jump up there for your little Mario. For bigger Mario, it's gonna take a few tries. That's cool. Okay, these guys are idiots. And they said these guys are idiots. Need another extra life up here. Not that I needed it. Not that it helped me any, but it just makes me feel better getting it. Okay, let's see there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't have room for any more stuff. But let's... Okay, when I do the one level that requires the frog suit, I'm going to use all 3 of them to clear off some space, then maybe I'll come back. Little white things, they don't have those in Super Mario Maker either. I mean, there's so many enemies they left out of that game. So many features, it's like... I mean, the technology is so far advanced, how could they not fit them? I think they would have been able to put it all in the game. And this, you can't do this either, like go from one pipe, like on the same board, going up and down. There's an extra life right there. Okay, that was just downright disgusting. Okay, this level should be hard. And it's gonna make it even harder now. Not that I really care because I didn't have my star anyway. See, that's where that was a big flaw. Having the star go... I mean, they should always have the item going to the right. That's the way it's been in every game since then. See, I mean, that's just stupid. Oh, seriously? See, if you keep getting the stars, if you can get the next block before that star runs out, it'll keep being stars after star. But if you miss one star, the next block's just going to be coin. Okay, here's where I use the frog suit. I'm going to use these other ones up too. Well, I just use 2 of them up. That way if I die, I can use another one. This thing works really good in the water. If you hold the jump up and down, it speeds you up. So instead of the run button, you gotta hold down the jump button if you want to go fast. I used to hate this level when I was younger. I thought it was so hard. not saying I got any easier. Well, I guess it did get easier with practice and time. I don't hate it like I used to. I can usually get through it now much easier. I mean, back in the day it would take me forever sometimes. Those look like dice is shooting out. Like red dice. See, I'm not very good on land though with this. Okay, level 5 is a really fun one. It doesn't matter which pipe you go in, it's all the same. I'm going to go ahead and lose my frog suit intentionally because otherwise you'll get stuck in one spot. This is the spot you get stuck in if you have the frog suit because you can't jump up there and you can't duck to get under there, so you end up getting to this point here. There's nothing you can do. Need another extra life right here, but you have to do this. Seriously? See, no, they just cheated. You should have blown up. You got 5 times now they cheated? Whoa. I don't give you much time for this level. So this is officially the longest video I had ever recorded. I've been recording the videos for my YouTube channel, but I don't want to upload them to my computer because I'm having so many computer problems that chances are I'm going to be getting rid of my computer. So I'm keeping them on this SD card. Wait a minute. I forgot if I needed... Okay, I still got room. Oh yeah, that's right, I was using up my items. never did get to use that other frog suit. Okay, this level is kind of hard sometimes. Seriously? That can be hard all the time, too. Seriously? What a jerk. Are you kidding me? Okay, I've never... Now, I know I've said the level's hard, but I've never struggled that bad in it. At least not within the last 15 years. I mean, back when I was younger, when I was a kid, I used to skip this level all the time, but I got killed by a dead guy. Okay, that was crazy. I think this is an extra life. Or, not an extra life, I meant a mushroom, but apparently I was wrong. There's another one like it where you get a mushroom. Okay, this level, they don't give you much time, but you can get unlimited extra lives here. See, I wish they would have given me like 4 minutes or 400 seconds, whatever they call their timing. See, you can keep going back to this. The fourth one, you get the P block. See, you can go in here again, and all those blocks respawn, so you can just keep doing it over and over again. But you don't have much time, but you can just keep doing that over and over and over and over, and just keep getting extra lives. And that's what I used to do when I was younger. I would just keep playing it, because I never used to have like 99 lives at this point in the game. Usually I'd have like, I don't know, not many, but I would just keep doing that until my timer ran out. And I'd lose a life every time the timer would run out, but I'd gain like maybe 3 or 4 lives, if not 5 or 6, every time I keep collecting all those coins. Oh, this one's kind of fun. Oh, that was just gross. And second of all, they're not supposed to pop out when you're that close to the pipe. I was already falling past the pipe when he popped out, so. Well, come to think about it, I guess the side pipes don't count. They still come out of there, so I guess I'll have to give him that one. That's like failing 12th grade and having to go back to kindergarten. I don't think that has ever happened to me before where I fell all the way to the bottom. I'm really looking forward to getting a new computer. Oh, this one's kind of tricky. You want to let it last. Or not. Okay, they didn't even give me like post-hit invincibility there. I used to like this level, or this world. World 7 used to be my favorite, but it's starting to change right now. See, that time I made it look so easy. How can it be so easy one time and so hard the next time? Oh, that was close. Now, that was cheating right there. See, he's not supposed to come out when you're that close to the pipe. And I was like already landing on it when that happened. See, that one didn't come out. Yeah, I got the star now. You guys are going to cheat now, huh? just want to waste with this frog suit. Whoops. Yeah, I really wasted that frog suit. So this is why the video takes me through. Yeah, this is why it takes me 3.5 hours, because I'm going to fail a couple dozen times some of these levels. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so it could be one of multiple different ones. I think I found out which one it is, or not. Should have been. It didn't send thing. Okay, now I think I know which one it is. Okay, there I got 6 of them to throw at my... You know what? What happened? Let's see if I can go this way. Because I unlock a lot of those locks that might... Cool, that just skipped me through half the thing. I'm gonna go to level 9 first. Oh, this one's fun. Oh. See, in Super Mario Maker, you can't create blue pipes like this either. I only got like the bigger green pipes. That just mysteriously disappeared, huh? I'll count that as cheat number, what was it, 6? just gotta take a short level right there. I'm not sure if I want to do level 8 or not. Go ahead and do the castle level though. Some of these other levels don't. Oh, you know what? I'm going to intentionally die here because this is the one where I want to use the hammer suit. See, this thing can kill like anything. Ghost, piranha plants. Can't kill a white thing though. And it's cool when you get the boom boom, you just hit him with just one hammer and it'll kill him. Kind of cool to take out the thwomps and the ghost. Here's the only spot where it gets really tricky. Okay, now you have to get past these. Seriously? I wonder if this hammer suit will help me in level 8. So there are a lot of plants. I've never used the suit in this level. There's more of these guys that shoot fireballs. More at the end though. Okay, just every single hammer just happens to miss him, huh? Okay, one of those guys shoot fireballs. Maybe it's not one of them. Okay, that's going right through him. I think I didn't see that. these guys. I think that's the one I just killed. I think that's the one that... Yeah, that was the one that shoots fireballs. Oh, cool, another one. Usually I only get one of them throughout the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill those little black ones. Okay, now this is a level where I just get a mushroom. I get a mushroom head. I accidentally said extra life, but I meant it was just a mushroom. That's when I got confused with the last one where I got a P-wing. I don't think I've ever beaten this level with this hammer suit, but from what I saw on a YouTube video is that every time you beat one of these levels in a different suit, the king has something different to say. Like the raccoon suit, I have beaten one of these levels in the raccoon suit, and he says, "Thank you, raccoon, please tell me your name," or something like that. Oh, that was nasty. So I've still never beaten one of these levels in the hammer suit. It looks like I probably never will. Whoa. Oh! Did not want that. I was thinking it was another tail. Oh well, if I die here, I'm using a P-wing. We have yet to see what one does. At least in this video. Seriously? Well, there's no chance of getting that. There's like a level in World 8 that's similar to this, all these little things flying in the sky, but it goes really fast. And there are times I could do it without using a leaf. Oh great, I'm frozen. See, they cheat. That's just dirty. I mean, why would they even put that in the game? He stomps so hard that you can't move. I mean, has that ever happened? I mean, when you see somebody that's really fat walking down the street and you see him taking a step, you just get stunned right there from the ground shaking so much. I mean, his body mass wasn't that much bigger than Mario's. Maybe like twice the size as Mario, like when he was like Super Mario, where he's got the mushroom. He's maybe like twice the size. So if you take the average guy who weighs like, let's say 200 pounds, I mean, that'd be like if some 400-pound person's walking and every time they take a step, everyone just gets stunned and they can't move. That's the type of logic they use. I remember when this game first came out, I rented it. Well, I wanted to rent it for the longest time, but like the rental store was always sold out. And I finally ended up finding it because they had like dozens of copies, but they were all rented out. I finally found one time. I rented it, and I ended up keeping it for 3 days. I took it to my friend's house, and we were up really late at night playing, and the furthest we got was World 8, and we couldn't beat it. I don't know how old I was when I beat this game, but the first time I'd ever beat Super Mario 3 was in the Super Nintendo version on Super Mario All-Stars. And I played that so many times, I beat it all the time. So finally I downloaded this game on the Wii. That's when I actually beat the original 8-bit version of the game for the first time. I knew that was coming. See, this one, those guys keep respawning. Guys that pop up and throwing stars. The first level and the last level of this world, they don't respawn. You kill them once and they're gone. And you can actually swim in this water right here. This is something I discovered when I was younger, so you stay underneath the ship, just keep jumping. If you let go of the jump button, you'll end up dying. This is another trick that was in that YouTube video, but this is one I already knew about. You do that here too. Now, if you do this in the Super Nintendo, I wasn't under it. If you do this in the Super Nintendo version, sometimes you have a hard time getting up. Sometimes I can't get up at all at the end. I'll show when I get there. Okay, right here, when you get to the end, you want to wait for this thing to come down. Sometimes you can't do that in the Super Nintendo version. You can't jump. I don't know if they made it higher. Okay, so the white fireballs do kill some people, such as him. Boom boom. Okay, one of these I want to use a star, and I can't remember. See, sometimes a hand will pull you down in there. Otherwise, you just go inside of them. You get a leaf for each one of these levels that you beat. Okay, like that one I had no choice. Okay, I think it's the last one. I want to use a star. And that's why I went... See, I mean, that is like nearly impossible. Now, okay, he hit me from the bottom. I mean, okay, there's 7 times right there that cheated this game. I think I didn't see that. Okay, now how come that didn't hurt me? See? Those aren't hurting me. So that was proof that they cheated. Okay, here's that one level that moves really fast. I should have grabbed a fire flower. Actually, I don't know if I had any. I hate those things. The only enemy I hate worse than those things are the Slacker 2. When I was younger, I could never beat that level without a firefly or a raccoon tail. Or even sometimes I need the P-wing just to get through it. Get a good run here. Here I get a P-block. See how easily be able to get back up to 99 lives before the end of the game, because there's a few spots where you can get extra lives. And right here is where you get 3 of them. And I'm back at 99. Seriously? Okay, that's never happened to me before. I mean, this has always been like one of the easiest levels for me. Trying to catch that rocket. Well, I guess now we're going to get to see what the P-wing does. I'm not going to keep playing the same level over and over again. Let's get my 99 lives. skip a lot of stuff when I go through the pipe. This one you want to just go under the sand. Now, if you don't have the raccoon tail, you want to go to the left. If you do have the raccoon tail, you want to go to the right. So if you go to the left, you can get the raccoon tail. I guess it doesn't matter, you can go to the left either way, but it's just, you don't want to go to the right if you don't have the raccoon tail. Unless you don't want the raccoon tail, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay, has it been 3 hours? I think it has been. Okay, this castle is like weird. It's like 2 different ways to go. Like there's like this side and the other side. Just keep moving to the right. At the end, no matter what, the ending is going to be at the right. Okay, it's nasty. I don't recall ever losing raccoon suit in this castle. Not saying it's never happened, I'm just saying I don't remember it happening. Whoa. Let's skip that door and go to this one. Let's wait for the timer to run out. Those things will start moving again, and then we can just want to stay crouched down so you don't touch any of the spikes. Okay, we've only got 2 more levels left. Here's one where, this is the one where those guys don't respawn after you kill them. Whoa, okay. I usually never get hit on this level. This is one I'm usually really good at. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and die intentionally. There's something I want. Okay, once again, the post-hit invincibility was like a quarter of a second. Okay, I'd like to use the Taniki suit for this level. This is our final level. I got 99 lives. Let's see if I can beat Bowser with 99. Ah, okay. That usually never happens. The rest of these don't shoot at you, so you're safe. See, this is the part that's kind of a little bit tricky because you can't stand on these and turn into the armor. If you're standing on them for too long, they drop. It's pretty easy to beat. Stand right in the middle each time. I don't really care if I got hit that time or not. Okay, and then you just go in the door and that's the end. I'll watch the ending of it. That freaked me out the first time I had seen it. Thank Better Princess in another castle. I thought, are you serious? And it turned out, she was just joking. See, in this one, everything is called land, like grassland, desert land, and see, in the Super Nintendo version, they changed the names to some of them. Like, okay, Waterland, I think it was Water World. I can't remember. Giant Land, I can't remember if that was changed, but... Okay, this one, I know. Skyland was just called the Sky. And World 6 is Iceland. It's called Iced Land with a D in the Super Nintendo version. Pipeland, I think, is called Pipe Maze. And Darkland, I think, is called World of Koopa or something like that. Or I don't know. You can check out my Super Nintendo. Check out Super Mario All-Stars on my YouTube channel if you want. I did a full playthrough on that. So anyway, Super Mario 3 released 30 years ago from today in America, February 9th, 1990. Happy anniversary. Hope you enjoyed the full playthrough one video. And I'll see you in the next one.